Hey, this is BJ, Real Park Management. We got a call from a tenant over here in Southwest that they are seeing mold, which is, one of those trigger words that we got to make sure we get out here right away and take a look at it, determine what it is, and then go from there. So I've got a ladder, moisture reader, and I'm heading into this property. It's a studio, Southwest. There's a leak from the unit above. The end of January, the building and us got somebody out there right away to kind of assess it. There was fans in there to dry everything out, and from everything we heard, it was fixed. It just needed to be painted. The tenant emailed just yesterday saying they're seeing mold and they want all this money and refunds and blah blah blah. So we're doing our due diligence to get over there, check it out. I'll go in, look at the spots, take a bunch of pictures, and then use that to test the moisture, see if it's wet. The thing about these moisture sensors, sometimes they will detect like nails. They're kind of metal detectors, density detectors in a sense. But I'll go in there, kind of get some readings, make sure I'm kind of checking multiple spots, and then use that to assess if we're seeing any moisture, send her pictures, and then determine where we're going there next. If there's moisture, we'll update the building, get the vendor back out, cut into the ceiling, whatever the issue is. If it is a nothing, maybe there's just some discoloration that might be from the water stain, that kind of stuff. I'll get the pictures to show that there's no moisture. We'll get a vendor out there then to verify what we're seeing, and then get it painted, get it fixed. And that way, the tenant's not seeing something they might think is mold. So it's one of those trigger words, mold. You got to make sure you jump on it right away in DC, especially if it is mold. It's one of those things that you want to deal with that's hazardous for a lot of reasons. So anyways, that's just one day here. Heading into this building here. Wish me luck. All right, got in, had to go to the front desk, give my license, get the keys. Anyways, went in, checked, found the spot, a couple different spots, found a new spot maybe in the ceiling, but looks like just water. Moisture reader was good. I'll upload a couple photos of that. And again, the moisture reader is not 100% perfect. It's more of using that as a tool and then looking for other signs. There is some discoloration, but there's no moisture with it. There's no growth. It's all water spots and then old, worn paint. So nothing there, but again, we need to get it fixed for the tenant. So I did find some stuff, but the key is to get out there as quick as you can, because once the tenant says that word mold, they put you on a clock that you've got to handle it. And if you don't, and it really is mold, you're in a world of hurt, because it is dangerous for them. It's not good. So the key is once somebody says that word, is you jump, you go, you check. And again, it's a great opportunity to kind of get into the unit anyways and assess the other stuff. So she keeps the house really, really nice, takes care of it. She's just trying to use this as maybe an opportunity to get out of her lease or get a discount in rent. And that's just part of the game, I guess, in DC. So we were able to do that. We were able to check the unit, and then we'll get the vendor on it to get out there, get it fixed and painted. And so she will be compensated a little bit for some displacement of the leak and that kind of stuff, maybe. Something we'll go back and forth with and then talk to the owner. But I'll upload some stuff, and when you see mold, make sure you check it out.